Got something like in your eye right there. Make sure
We live. I'll find out right now. I'm gonna put it on me. What's up, family? We up in here. We in Columbus, Ohio. I'm with the king right here. We had our real estate company, our development company, making it happen. So right now we're working on a 26 unit project here in Columbus, Ohio. But the very unique thing about it is we're using cargo bins to build them. And we're going to explain the science behind that, and you're going to see what we're talking about. We're talking about cargo bins to build buildings. This is a pioneering venture. This is something that's not being done throughout America. You see these right here? We're using these giant cargo bins to build properties. Look at that. Yes. And what's happening is it's cutting the time. So literally, we can get the chassis of a property built inside of 5 to 8 days, in contrast to a month and a half to 2 months that it normally takes. The chassis, by chassis we mean framework. So we get the frame of a house done inside of 5 to 8 days because we're using these cargo bins that no one does anything with. No one knows what to do with these after the fish comes into the country, after the purses come into the country. These bins are huge, and then after they get used, they just stay there. They're not biodegradable. So because they're not biodegradable, they just stay here and take up space. So what we do, we recycle these bins and we create properties. And what it's doing, these bins cost us about $1,700 a bin. So we're cutting the cost of building a property by 70%. So we did a single family household, 2-3 family household. We're saving 70% of the money that it normally costs to develop those type of properties. So right now we're in talks on working and getting the investors to get a factory. However, we're contracted by the state to be able to get this popping. So take a look at this. This is powerful right here. This is real talk. And what we'll be doing is providing jobs. So stay tuned on here so we can let you know where to reach out. Matter of fact, you go to Young Phenom 45 for now, but we'll create an official email. For those of you that are neighboring or just can travel to Ohio, you need the bread. Jobs are going to be available for you, starting at $15 an hour upward. Jobs will be available to you. Okay? So, there's plenty of bread in this for everyone, especially if you're in the Ohio area and you need to make some money. Reach out. And housing. So, this is the plan. This is the way we got to do this. Okay? This is the way we got to do this. We're going to put this together and provide an opportunity for you all to make your money. So, to build a property, come here real quick, my brother. Let's just talk this real talk. It'll cost like about $6,500 just to build the framework for a property.
$6,500.
$6,500 just for the framework for the property. After that, it's just water and electric, basically.
That's all it is. HVAC.
$6,500. I hope you listen to what I'm saying. It'll cost $6,500 just to build a property as far as the framework is concerned, using these bins. And this is not something we're talking about for the future. You actually see it, but we're going to give you a tour. We're in the newspaper for this. I wish I had the newspaper article. Do you got it in your phone or something?
Across the street.
Okay, so we'll go across the street, hopefully, during the stream, so we can show you how the news had picked it up. So now the state of Ohio has contracted us to put in pain. The banks is down, everybody's supporting now. So all we need is that factory, and it's gonna get ugly.
Real ugly.
But right now, this is a 26 unit that we're working on right now. And yes, the jobs will be provided, the most important part. So my hands getting cold. We're about to get some work in. We're about to get some lighting done. So let's get it in. Of course, I'm with my beanie baby. Look at my beanie baby. She is definitely a beanie baby. Victoria Lamar. She got boots on the ground, getting it in.
Yeah.
Woo, thank you, my hands. Yes, this ain't Beverly Hills.
No, I know.
This is not Beverly Hills.
It's snowing too, y'all. You see it?
I told you it's going to be bad.
Oh, yeah.
You did.
Nice
You
and
said
warm.
yesterday it was good, but today it was going to be cold.
Oh, man. It definitely got colder.
Makes it all worth it.
I'm good.
No, yeah.
Oh, man.
You
I
need
like
it too.
That's
Yeah,
dope.
you know what I'm saying?
I like that grind.
This right here. Just change it.
I'm good though. I like this look. Probably when I get a little colder. That's love though. My man always show up love. All right. So
Come on, y'all. Have you learned how to bid?
We out here. Oh, come on. Leave the spades conversation alone for later. They still, they actually them shit out of it. They was there for last night. Yo, we took on the championship last night. Don't ever get it twisted and think we ain't working with each other. You know, we critique each other heavily, but we still put in pain.
All right.
Always remember that.
The dream team, all right?
Dream team. Flip the angle, baby.
Okay.
Oh, make sure we give our brother Precise love and business. Yo, Precise, let them know where they can find you.
Precise Photos on Facebook.
This is a good brother. He's from out here, Columbus, Ohio. He's helping us do some film work. He's very professional. So we got him on deck to help us out as we're documenting what we're doing. But this doesn't stop, bro, right? We got libraries on deck, right? We got residential properties on deck. It doesn't stop. And we're revolutionizing how to erect. We're revolutionizing how to erect these properties. And like I said, it's so cost efficient. This is $1 billion industry waiting to happen.
I didn't tell you they bought the church. The church sold out. They got this property right here they bought. This whole lot over there they bought. And 9 houses. I'll take you down there on this street right here. I'm gonna take you by where I bought the shovel for. Yeah. 9 houses on this street down here. We doing that. This right here, we doing this one right here is next. They tearing out the church. They got this property over there.
That's the next property right there.
Church is going.
The church is going. We're building another property. So like I said, libraries, everything. But the thing is, no one can deny this because the cost efficiency. These are bins. These are cargo containers. You feel me? These are some giant joints when the fish come into town, when the purses and pocketbooks and everything comes into town, they come in these giant cargo containers. But we now, as master masons, hint, hint, you know what I'm saying? We're taking this to a whole nother level. A whole nother level. Like I said, a standardized house, you can build that up for like $6,500 on the strength of these containers. And it'll take 5 to 8 days. With a factory in place, it'll take 3 to 5 days. If we really have the highest technology on our end. If we just moving on a mundane level, like now, 8 days. 8 days.
It's flood proof and waterproof.
Waterproof.
These bins get exported over the ocean.
200 miles an hour winds.
And 200 mile
200 mile an hour winds.
Mile an hour
Will
winds.
not rust.
More durable than the conventional approach towards erecting properties. More durable, more cost effective, more efficient, and it be built in real time. And you talking about we can go to Haiti, we can go to Puerto Rico, and we can build properties in real time for relief.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? We talking about relief. We talking about people who are on account to natural disasters and corruption by way of our government, but we don't have to go into that right now. But we should. But we talking about being able to, we talking about the restoration of communities that have been devastated by certain calamities, whereby people are displaced and dislodged on account of losing their homes.
Permanent housing.
Permanent housing from natural disasters and whatnot.
Yes.
Right.
So this
from
is
natural
why,
disasters and whatnot.
This is why I gotta holler at my man Puff. This is why I gotta connect with the brother Wyclef and them, because they're supporting and they're contributing to a lot of organizations when it comes to the development process. But let's not forget, companies like Red Cross and them, they've been collecting a lot of monies, you know, for relief for a lot of communities, and they've been misappropriating the funds. They haven't even really been helping the people they say they're gonna help.
Right.
Haitians is one of the people that got sold out of their freaking money.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So here it is, we got the real technology and the science. We can do it at a cheaper rate and be way more effective in real time.
Yep.
You feel what I'm saying? If we can do this shit in 8 days, imagine how we can just help people in real time. Yep. So when our brothers and sisters is donating money to causes, they got to donate towards things like this that make more sense. So trust me, when I get back home, we got some serious conversations to go, but spread the word. Share it with them at its fact.
Yeah, keep sharing it,
When you get this Facebook, share it with those stars that you don't know, and share it with brothers and sisters as well that may be in real estate development, and definitely share it around for people who need jobs, because from this, we talking real time. I'm talking today. Okay? I already employed 3 people. We got the brother who's an engineer on deck from North Carolina, I believe. Charlotte. So keep this in mind. We're providing the jobs in real time because we got a whole bunch of projects.
Right.
So you go to Young Phenom for now. Young Phenom 45. Young, PHENOM 45 gmail.com if you're interested in getting employment out here.
If you know anybody that's interested,
Anybody.
it may not even be you
Yes,
necessarily.
it doesn't matter what state you're in or whatever, because some of the work you can do from your state depending on what your craft or skill set is. You know, depending on what kind of engineer you are or architect you are.
Keisha, you want to get involved? Go to Young Phenom 45.
That's right. Young Phenom 45
at Gmail.
At gmail.com. And especially if you're in the Cleveland, Ohio area, don't sit there saying that I need money and I need opportunity. Don't do that. And then sit around. Go to youngphenom45gmail.com. Leave your full name, leave your number. Leave your full name, leave your phone number, your city or state where you're from. And say, yo, P, I'm looking for some employment. And
your skill set as well.
They want to know about skill set.
Man, that's how we get paid. We teach you the skills.
Yeah.
So
You get taught this.
training.
You get trained.
You have to be trained.
So long as you're trainable, you get money. So there's no excuse. We're providing the jobs in real time. We're actually on the site right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm invested into it, but I said I want to be part of it, hands-on, just to show you what it is, because seeing is knowing. But this is my man here. Him and my other brother, they spearhead technical aspects of the situation. They're the carpenters, they're the master masons.
Yeah.
The only reason I know how to do what I do is because they be schooling me. And whenever I invest in something, I want to be part of it. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, I want to be here because now it's taken to a whole nother level. We at a point where it's coming to so much fruition that you need to get involved in this early, ASAP. Stop trying to squeeze into those unions by these white folks, and you can't even really, you petitioning to get into their unions for years. It's like a dream, American dream if a brother could get into the union. And everybody else is getting killed out there, working some horrible hours. You brothers know. You brothers that know that you put on the boots and you put that work in and you construct, y'all know that it's very hard to get into
How
the
are you
union.
dealing with the unions?
Y'all know how hard it is to get into the union. This is a black business right here. I told you,
We are a union.
black conscious billionaire.
This is a union.
This is all black owned, black ran.
Right.
I'm going to be the first black conscious billionaire. I keep telling y'all that, so let's not play games.
There are enough pillars. Listen, these people that work on these things, these are masters. This is not. Oh, okay. Hands and craft. What is it called? What is it?
Yeah, this is. You know, this is not Legos and shit.
Yeah.
Like we not. You know, don't try to undermine
know
it
what they doing.
because you see black people doing it. Don't start trying to second guess it, because if you saw a bunch of white people walking around here building this stuff up, you wouldn't question the foundation and if we got enough pillars and everything. First of all, what you're not going to be able to understand is that we're approaching architecture and everything from a whole different perspective. Because let me tell you something about this situation.
I'm about to say me.
Okay, so let me tell you
Don't
something.
sleep.
Let me tell you something about the situation.
That's right.
First of all, this wasn't a work that happened overnight. This is something that's been taking place for years. And I'm going to tell you why it's been taking place for years. There's no template. There's no archetype. There was no prototype for how to do zoning. They didn't know how to charge us or how to tax us because cargo bins has never been used to build buildings before. So just to get this off the ground where we can finally be legitimized and have the right to build property at this level did not happen overnight. We talking, this didn't happen over 1 year, over 2 years, over 3 years, over 4 years. It was always a pitfall every step of the way. And the reason why it was a pitfall every step of the way, because like I said, we're not following the conventional approach towards building buildings. So if you're sitting there saying this needs this and this needs that, you're talking about the old paradigm. You're talking about the old approach towards architecture. You're talking about the old approach towards erecting buildings. Like I said, you show me anyone that can compete with our ability to build up the framework for a house inside of 8 days. Mm-hmm. Come on, this is a 26 property complex. Let's get it. Yeah, you ready?
All right, we on.
Big B. Hey, buddy.
Yeah, you ready?
It sure is the future, y'all. It's not. It's right now.
Oh, baby.
Okay.
Got your beanie right now. Yeah. So right now,
Oh
what
shoot!
jacket you want to give me, baby?
Right on.
I should go to the other side because he gonna be there. Okay. Oh crap.
Yeah. So
The
right
future.
now,
The right now.
right now we about to get these lights on up in here.
We're going to the 3rd floor of this.
We going to the 3rd floor on this. I'm gonna control some of the narrative and shit.
That's right, Christopher. The future is now.
Watch yourself, my brother.
Right.
Watch yourself. Good, baby?
Yeah. Some more.
So you see, hit the gas. This is the gas right here. You're gonna hit this, you're gonna hold this before you make any decisions. You're gonna lift this up. You wanna come closer, guard? So before you do whatever you do, you're gonna put your foot on the gas right here. Boom. Now when you do that, we're gonna lift this mechanism up. Boom. And this is gonna change the wheels. If you look at the wheels over there.
That's right, Devin.
Okay. See the wheels changing? So right now I'm using this handle. I'm pushing the top of this handle to control the wheels. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm lifting it up still. It's like a video game. And I'm gonna pull this back to drive. Alright, watch yourself, my brother. You like that? You like that? Now, if I wanted to go up, I'll push this upward. If I want to go up, I'm gonna go like this. Boom. Go all the way up there. Look at that. Be all the way up. My New York shit. When I come back in my van, he going through the wiring.
The super electrician right here. Man of master of all trades.
Okay, I'm here. I'm right here. Okay, all right.
Locked in. Yeah, we good money. So, like I said, we on a freaking grind. Ain't no revolution if you don't know how to build your own home. Y'all gotta really get it in. Like I said, we wanna build schools and we wanna build institutions. We better be the ones that know how to build it. Otherwise, we're gonna have to keep paying other people to do our job. Not only do we know how to build it, we build it better than the average person. Y'all better stay in tune with this information. This is knowledge in real time. Like I said, you ain't gonna see no one in the country using cargo bins. No one in the country is using cargo bins to build buildings. And we're cutting the cost of real estate by 70%. Walk with me. So much so that the state of Ohio have the contract. Facts. Remember the last time I came out here, I got an award at City Hall via the mayor and the councilman for my philanthropy and activity in Ohio. It don't stop, man.
TJ Dow.
TJ Dow, Councilman TJ Dow's the one. They gave me the proclamation for my philanthropy, my lectures, feeding the homeless, which we'll be doing tomorrow. We'll be feeding the homeless vegan food tomorrow. So I'll put out the information, or you can email me if you're from Ohio, so you can get up with us so we can feed the homeless and clothe them, because it's cold. So we're not just gonna give them food, we gotta make sure we can give them some coats and some sweaters.
Hey man, it ain't cold, it's freezing out here.
It's freezing out here, it's freezing. That's a
Yes,
fact.
it is.
We out here.
They're asking about
What they asking about?
harnesses and safety.
Harnesses for safety.
You don't need no harness inside a bucket. You don't know anything about the truck, so where we gonna tie to? If we got a harness and it falls over,
They question everything.
then we're
black
going
man
to
do
the
right now.
ground. We have a harness on and it tips over.
Right.
We cannot exit the bucket.
That's
where
a
we
fact.
gonna go?
Snap our neck.
Snap our own neck.
You know, they know everything. Everybody know everything.
Everybody knows.
Everybody know everything.
I need to see y'all contract.
Now we go on the roof, then we tie off on the roof. up, Bo?
And we get it in there. We get it in there. See? It's real out here. This is real heights.
Y'all see where Precise is?
Okay. Now zoomed in. Zoomed out. Look at these actual bins, man. Gotcha.
Okay.
Swing it. Beanie Baby. Y'all gotta see this Beanie Baby. Hold on.
They gonna see what I was scared.
Okay. Give me that gangster. I had to take it off for her for confidence sake. Cargo containers have been used for over 15 years in Texas. This is not anything new. And
Show me one is being used for habitable living with 26 units. Somebody living in one. Just send us the feed.
okay, yeah, please.
The first one in the United States.
That's right. Please send us the feed for a 26 unit built cargo containment domestic dwelling. Show us it, and then I'll concede to being wrong. Because it's been going on for so many years. I don't know why we are getting so much funding to build if this been going on.
Overseas, they do have single-family homes overseas.
But we the first one of its kind in America.
26 units.
26 unit.
They've done it in for military.
Yeah.
They do it all kinds of stuff like that.
So we talking about domestic dwelling
Nothing like this.
on this scale, 26 units?
Nothing like this. Not here.
So come on, family, stop with the knocking. Stop with what part of what we do makes you upset? Come on, man, stop trying.
Y'all should
Just
be happy
show
this
love
going
that you
on.
see these complexions working.
And we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. If they got 100, we're gonna do 100 more. If they got 200, we're gonna do 200
That's
more.
right.
That's a fact. We creating businesses all around.
Jobs,
all right,
too.
so let's do this. On top of it, show me one black conscious leader providing jobs in such an innovative way. Now tell me you've seen that going on for 15 years in Texas or anywhere in America, fam. That's what I'm telling you. I'm not just about doing a lecture after lecture after lecture after lecture, but I like to get the job done, make sure it makes sense, so that way by the time I start talking, I can talk that real talk and say, look, we're not a work in progress, because if you tell people what your plans and your vision is, they'll knock it and you won't even get there. So I make sure the job gets done, and then I can say, you know what, we creating jobs. New Covenant has always been creating jobs for the family, whether it was through services in the form of real estate. It's always been real estate related or paperwork generated, you know, but this is what we do. And we'll be coming to a state near you, but right now we literally in Ohio. But trust me,
Going down, buddy.
I got you. Look at that, man. Look, let me get that. Let me get that right there. Look at that. Come on, man. This is so official. Yeah, I already know. It's freezing out here, yo. That's my man Precise. We out here. We out here. Come on, man. Black man say, yo, we providing jobs. That's all you even need to know. And we not providing jobs under no white man.
We providing jobs to show up. Come to the job.
Yeah, show up.
Show up. Come down here and work.
But you know what? They'll call my bluff.
You don't need qualifications. They're gonna train you.
We're gonna train you on site. Just hit me at Young Phenom 45, and when you get on site, go on live and say, yo, thank you for the job, P. Thank you for the job, Jay. You feel me? Because it's not a game. I know it be sounding too good to be true that black leaders aren't just talking shit. Because we can give you all the kill the white man and all that shit, but if it's not putting food on the table, if it's not helping us build our own institutions physically, then it's a wrap. If you're not getting training so you can do it yourself, it's a wrap. Look, my man did the wiring that quick in the middle of that conversation. How real is that? Did the wiring that quick?
Yeah.
We gotta get your hands on. You wanna go back over there and warm up our hands real quick? Yeah, let's do that. Yo, I'm gonna go in the back with them, warm up their hands.
You said what's the call right here?
What's that? I was gonna go in the back and let them warm up their hands.
In the back, right here?
Oh, it's right here?
Yeah, right here.
I was about to go around. Yeah, because
inside, get your hands on.
Word up. It is Brick Jones out there. Come on, boo. You really on deck, yo. She's a soldier, yo. You can't lie.
I'm going to check the boys up on 3, okay?
All right. You know how much sisters? Okay, where's the charge at? You got an outlet in here.
Yeah, it's all up.
It's a charge here?
Yeah, right here.
Alright, good. Say less. But you know how much sisters would not be able to endure this cold weather? This is why I rock out with her. She's more than just a beautiful face, a beautiful body, and a beautiful voice. She also gets it in like one of the homies. Beanie Baby style. Hashtag Beanie Baby.
Styling on them.
Styling on them. Look at this. We really getting it in. See, we not too good. We not too good. Yeah, it is smart. Woo! I was just telling my wife. Very good idea. How can I get some info? All you gotta do is hit me at youngphenom45@gmail.com. Young Phenom, PHENOM45@gmail.com. I'll create a new email. It's just today we officially, I want to make sure that we had enough in the budget to employ as much as people as possible. I didn't want to put 5, 6 people on, 10 people on, which is cool. But I wanted to do something bigger than that. So I wanted to make sure that everything went right with the funding so that we would be able to say, you know what, we can employ people. So what we're looking to do, we're going to set up a house for those who are out of town. So for those of you that are out of town, we're going to get the house for brothers and sisters that's from out of town to just stay there. And while you're out here, we'll pay you between $15 to $35 an hour, and you'll get training. So you'll leave here with a skill set if you don't have a skill set. So if you're hurting out there or you need some bread and it's a difficult task, please hit us with your full name and your phone number at youngphenom45@gmail.com, and we'll definitely have you on deck to make this bread. We're starting at $15 an hour. We'll go as high as $35 upward. $15 to $35 upward an hour. Okay, depending on where we have you placed at. If you live in Columbus, how can you get people work? I see you, Tokisha Dang. Email us at youngphenom, PHENOM45@gmail.com. Email us your full name and your phone number, especially if you're local. If you're in Cleveland or if you're in Toledo, it's like an hour and 45 minutes, 2 hours away, 2 hours, 20 minutes. Hit us up. If you're right around the corner, hit us up. We'll provide you the jobs that you need. This is real talk, family. This is real talk. Full name, phone number. Try us. I do not tell you stories whenever I create job opportunities. And like I said, as no knock to nobody else, I've been known to create job opportunities for people in the community. That's a whole fact. Yo, God, I'm gonna need you to, oh, there we go. Wait, hold on. I think I'm charging up. Let me see. Yes. Gotta charge up. My man Precise from Columbus. He put in pain with the videos. That's why we hired him for the videos. He got employment. Come think about it, right? Yeah, hired him to do the videos and everything like that. Hire the locals, man. For us buyers, man. The brother over here, he's doing his thing with the photography and filmography, video editing and everything. The sister we was playing spades with last night, King, said that she recognized you from being in the clubs, doing photography and everything for people too. Yeah, so she said, man, she said, how you know him? I said, man, I told people they could pull up when I get off the plane, and the brother was right there, not knowing what time I get off the plane. He just was there waiting just to make sure we could at least shake hands and say peace. So now it turned into employment, turned into a